Hello, my name is James O'Connor. Today I'd like to present Pocket Pyramids for the 2016 Cardboard Edison Awards. Pocket Pyramids is a light strategic game for 2 to 4 players that plays in about 10 to 15 minutes. It's ideal for families or gamers and offers a deep level of strategy with minimal components. Just like in ancient Egypt, players will have to follow a sequence of steps in order to build stones that they can add to their pyramid. First, they'll need to quarry rough stone, select the stones they want to work on, shape them, and if they survive the shaping process, add them to their pyramid. So let's take a look at the components. Pocket pyramids feature strategic depth of play with minimal components, featured here. You have a rule sheet, a drawstring bag, 4 bases that the tiles actually lock into, and also feature a rules reference on the back. You have 20 cubes of 4 different colors, 8 stone dice for drafting, and 1 hammer dice, which determines which blocks will actually break during the shaping. It also includes a Pharaoh's Tomb larger base for when players want to work together to build a single pyramid instead of their individual ones. So let's play through a quick turn to see how things flow. In a 2-player game, we'll each start with 20 cubes of 1 color. We'll also start with 1 base. The Pharaoh's Tomb we'll keep as a rules reference. The sequence of a turn will start with us rolling 4 dice each to form the quarry. That's for a 2-player game specifically. Once the quarry is formed, we take turns drafting dice into our own individual pools. Once our pools are formed, we start shaping those stones into refined blocks that we can add to our pyramid. So we're going to turn rough stones into refined blocks. To do that, we roll the hammer die to see which stones break. Anything that's less than the hammer die is broken then discarded. So in my example, I would lose these 2 once because they're less than the 2. David would get to keep everything. So now I would get to add 2 blocks to my pyramid, and David would get to add 4. Once that's complete, we would reset by collecting our dice and beginning a new turn by forming the quarry. So let's take a look at the drafting phase.
Alright, so if I'm going to start drafting, I'm going to want this 6, right? Because the hammer die can never affect this.
That's true. However, one of the special abilities is that if I take a 1, which is the lowest possible die, I can actually force you to re-roll a die that you've taken.
Oh, well, I don't want that. So, is there any way for me to change the layout of this quarry?
Yeah, so if you take a 6, instead of keeping it, you can actually re-roll it along with up to 3 other dice that are in the quarry.
Oh, so I could take this and the 1 so you can't use it against me, and some of these other high dice so that maybe you won't get them.
Right.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, what happens now?
Okay, so now pick any of the dice that you want. This 1 is still here as a threat, and you can kind of go from there.
Okay, so I guess I'll just take the largest one that remains.
Okay, I'll take this 1 and make you re-roll it.
Oh, I got my 5 back.
Okay, now it's back to you.
Okay, I will take the next largest one.
Okay, if I take a die that's not the highest one, that's one of the other special abilities. I can actually re-roll it. So I'll take this 2 and hope to get something better than a 4. A 3, not bad.
You know, I think I'm going to do the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm
so
going
if
to
you
take this 3.
Either of the 3s, because they're less than the 4.
Oh, I ended up getting a 1.
Yeah, that's a risk. Okay, so the last special ability is if I get a pair of anything that matches, I get a bonus at the end of the game, depending on if the pair is a high pair or a low pair. So I'm going to go, I already have a 3, so I'm going to guarantee myself a pair with this other 3.
I'm going to go ahead and take a 4.
And I will as well. So now we roll the quarry die, the hammer die, and see what breaks. So it's a 2. Anything that's less than a 2 breaks. So I lose a 1, and so do you. So I'm going to get the 3 refined cubes that these dice entitle me to, and with a pair of 3s, 1, 2, or 3, I get an extra die, and I get to remove a die from a cube from my opponent's pyramid.
Okay.
Okay. And
so now for mine, I would get the 3 cubes that I would get for my 3 remaining dice, and I also have a pair, but it's a pair of 5s.
Right. So pairs of high pairs of 4, 5s, or 6s allow you to do either of the 2 things that I did. So you can either add an extra cube, or you can remove a cube from my pyramid.
Okay. So let's see here. I think I'm going to go ahead and add an extra cube so I can get back to where I was before you removed mine.
All right, so then we take the cubes that we've collected and we add them to our pyramids. So now let's play the rest of the game and see how it unfolds. I hope you enjoyed this overview video of Pocket Pyramids. The game has been in development for over a year with several iterations and positive feedback from playtesters throughout. Thank you for your consideration.